Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
So you're just hanging around the
Come
inn,
now,
are you?
Alistair.
Waiting for
Surely
what,
you've met your
exactly?
match once or
I'll thank you
twice.
to leave me be, you old bat.
Hey! Stop that!
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozen. We'll have none of that, you hear? Hey, stop that.
You there! Cut it out!
Use is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman there.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens!
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Get it while it's fresh! This batch is only hours from the sea!
Join the Stud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman there.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up!
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting
Paint
for
a big
what?
cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to us? Well, try to say it, I've got my eye. Let's see that.
I am a youth.
Tomatoes.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with
Drink,
such
please.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky.
Greetings, traveller. And may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Go on the path to the right.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus.
That's enough of that now.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter, this door doesn't exist. Stop right there.
Your head's growing more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business. That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counsellor and her visit. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed and awash in fright. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was whoever done it has escaped through the window. But I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a... Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his Esmeralda's longest-standing lover.
Fortune! I am a steal. So lucky as takes me. I am peasant.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's teeth,
Welcome to the Town Hall of Sisal. May
Hey, stop that!
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter? Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects. So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Adamant about her innocence. I'll need to look for evidence if I want to prove she did the evil deed.
Cloaked in dust!
Greetings!
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight! That was close. Thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. I guess he got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks. Let's have that bird then, shall we? Our troops are mighty hungry. That's enough of that now!
Kings, these stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine.
Warm as dragon's breath!
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
Toasty. Looks like that dog is awfully agitated. Is he trying to tell me something?
Rest in peace.
I don't have the right tool for digging.
May the seven keep you.
Please do keep shouting behind. Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your...
A good day to you.
Source Hunter's here too. Well, if the Legion couldn't save...
Salutations!
Those bolted in barracks are bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real...
Honored to meet you. Wish I was a source hunter. Dangerous line of work.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Virius. She bit me in the face.
Look,
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Sorry, sir.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
You think that's funny, Private?
You'll only encourage it.
Sir, no, sir.
Those bolted in barracks are bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Hey, who's that then?
Easy, Tull. That's...
Sir, no, sir.
This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would, but soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any...
Those bolted in barracks are bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Those boots embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Those boots embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir. In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with... And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk and cast aside from humankind. The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolfson and I the Bairdotr. Source Hunter. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who has not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear...
tight.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself?
Careful now, that's a trap.
What venom churns within me?
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot.
I've spotted something.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated. Is he trying to tell me something?
Rest in peace, darling. May the seven keep you.
I'm overheating here.
Greetings. These stores are for our Legion troops.
Blasted poultry. Here. Don't let that...
Attention! About face! Performers, showmen, show all of them. Seal, what you're made of.
Well, hello there.
Not the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine gourmet there.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this?
I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him. Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases. And I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Cyseal. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup. Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. I've been scouting Cyseal for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator. Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion. I know this place like the back of my hand by now. That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it?
Who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hint, not exactly the...
One man's trash is another man's trash.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
I smell the fierce stench of frightened source goblin.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes. Yes, of course. This time. Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
I could do with a cold drink.
Well, hello there!
It's heating up.
Source Hunter. A sight for... I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into...
Attention! About face!
That's it, troops. Train up while you can. The next orcish strike could land at any moment.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Cyseal at your earliest. Yes? Discovered anything? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
it.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
Hey, stop that!
It's official. The Duke of Farrell is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
The team hardly enjoys being confused with your massive, wobbling head.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Pay the big cheese on your block for the wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your
Here
block
for your daily serving of veggies.
Well, hello there.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, what now? Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter? Oh, if you must. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! March! Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Sicil, what you're made of.
Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed? Caught unawares? Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Like I told, So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence. I'll need to look for evidence if I want to prove she did.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent. So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than my greater. Steadfast will I guard her, Never will I waver unless absolute Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Cyseal. The Council of Seven couldn't... You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, there now, she was stringing Ferrell along. Ha! A pampered brat, that Duke, just like she says. Barks worse than his bite, no doubt. He'll be gone from here the instant he can, but I'll still be here, steadfast and by Milady's side. And what questions are those? I remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago. The drill sergeant barking away, "Up you..."
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental?
What? Oh, it's you! Come closer then. Closer? My ears aren't what they...
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. Omnis autem mali daemonis. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Cyseal. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the No, a source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of...
Thing's naughty, hasn't she? In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal. Be welcome, human. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the... He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of...
Something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Kejdenor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
No, this isn't
Celeron
the
will have to pay
grimoire
yet
I'm
another
looking for.
fine.
The Encyclopedia... The Lesser Key of Sadakandras.
Place this book here. A volume of poetry
Pseudomonarchia
or novels.
Daemonum. The first edition too.
Mayhem.
Most promising.
A source hunter! Oh, me? I live alone here in town. Oh, he's always been something of a rascal. For my part, I encouraged him to join that band of... Oh, I don't even know.
What nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this...
I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't... Which one? I've written, Esmeralda, more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion to my lady, not any actual... It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm. I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now. Ah, hello.
Hearty welcome to the... Psst. Mind if we keep our voices down over that Councillor Jake? That poor man. I knew too much. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know? He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
You realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets?
That room where it happened, it was wrecked. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I saw one other figure go into that room that night. Someone tall, built. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was whoever done it has escaped.
Privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great. Here lies Kimberly. Finally. Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit? Here lies Patrick's the ghost. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
So many dead civilians. It's an honor to visit the fallen.
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so. Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty, primed to go home. Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil. Get off my grave, you jackanapes. Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive. Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy. Here lies Jake. Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
Rest in peace, darling.
That's a sheep. Where's Jake's corpse?
Keep you.